Hello, Aries. Welcome to your reading for the end of your birthday month. We are actually the end of Taurus's birthday month, not your birthday month. But if you have Taurus in your sign, you still have some good energy flowing about. I just got done with a live reading for a lot of people, and it's so interesting how the same cards were coming out. And I feel that, Aries, you are really in the flow of things. We saw that with your birthday. I'm going to pull a few of the Moonology cards first for you. A new romantic cycle begins. Work through your fears. And the end of a tough cycle approaches. So, yeah, you're like in it. You're in good energy right now. So let's see what your reading is for May 15th through the 31st. I thank you for joining. For those of you who are joining me for the first time, I'm Diane Lubo of Inner Voice Reiki. I like messages of hope and healing. I use lots of different decks. I like to have fun and see who wants to come out and play. I just got done doing a live event on Facebook. I do them on YouTube, so make sure you subscribe, hit that notification bell, so when you would like to ask a question and not have to pay for it, that's a good place to start. And let's see where the energy is going to take you right now, Aries, for May 15th through the 31st. Unfounded fear. I'm going to leave these cards right here so we keep those in mind. The Emperor. So when the Emperor shows up, this is big energy. Unfounded fear is like, what are you worried about? What do you keep playing over in your head? Are you thinking about money? Are you thinking about the relationship? Work through your fears, right? That's right here, because it's unfounded. And when you expect the worst, you can manifest it. And right now we're in incredible manifestation energy. The energy is moving fast, and it's like you think it and it happens. So pay attention to your thoughts. If a new job is something you wanted, or a new career path, or a new relationship, work environment, the Emperor is about you getting a strong grip on the reality of the situation and really putting together what you need to make the outcome of your desires come to fruition. So get a good plan, get the tools you need, get the education you need, get work through your fears, really get your thoughts, master your thoughts. I have this conversation with my son a lot. He's a musician and an Aquarian, and sometimes gets up into his head. And, it's the more you can bring yourself back down to earth and deal with the present moment and put as much positivity into the present moment, the quicker you can manifest what you want to bring into your reality. And you are seeking more. You are looking for more in life. You are looking for more perhaps in your career. And the dog's looking back, but you're not. You're looking to the future. So know that this is a good time for you to move forward in your career, in your romantic life, with your finances. Maybe it's time to take a few chances. A new romantic cycle begins, and here's the Four of Wands. So two people coming together, everything coming full circle. Maybe there's a new home in the mix, but there's absolutely beautiful balance. The Four is balance. It's angelically guided and blessed, and it feels like there's beautiful peace and contentment in the love sector. So if it's been a little rocky, or you've been a little unsure, or you've both been running in different directions, know that this is a good time for things to come together. And it's also a great time to shine your light. The end of a tough cycle approaches. When the hermit comes down from the mountain, it's because the hermit's already done the work, done the introspection, done the, peeling off the layers of the trauma or the disappointment or the grief or the worry. So know that it is your time to shine. No more holding back, no more hiding either. Knight of Pentacles. I personally always see this as a guardian angel card, and the Knight of Pentacles could be a guardian to many of you, a father or a grandfather, or perhaps just a beloved energy who watches out for you, make sure you don't miss a trick. So this is about paying attention to detail, knowing that there is opportunity here for you. It's a pentacle card, knowing that it is a good time to take action, to move forward like you want to, but make sure you have a plan in place. So get structured, organized, pay attention to the details. You want to move forward, go right ahead. No more worries about the love life. That's taking care of itself. But this is your time to shine. And in order to do that, your plan has to be definitive towards what the outcome of your desire is. And there's the big opportunity, Aries. It's right here and it's taking off. So the Three of Wands, it feels like there's nothing you can't do. You've planned, you've worked, you've learned what you've had to learn, and now it's time for you to set sail, right? To take off with what it is you want and where it is you want to go. The underlying energy is renewal, which is look at the past with love, maybe a sense of humor, no regrets though, and no worry or fear. But it is time to head in a new direction. So here's a family and they're looking at the angel of renewal. Maybe they had some issues. Maybe they had some troubles. Maybe your job wasn't everything it panned out to be. Or maybe it's time for you to leave the nest and let the family, function fine without you. It's time for you to move forward. So the more clarity you have, the more of a plan you have, the more detail you put into that plan, the easier this transition is going to be. So no, the romance sector looks fine. If things are happening, it's a new cycle. Work through your fears because the end of a tough cycle approaches. Things are changing. I'm going to pull some life purpose cards only because I have this unsettledness with your job and I feel like you are being presented with this amazing opportunity. So let's see what advice they have as far as your life purpose. Books. Do they make those still? You connect to your life purpose through your involvement with books. Now, it doesn't necessarily mean it has to be a textbook or a cookbook or a workbook or a book of any physical means. It could be you're learning something online. It could be you're just on a quest to get more information on what is needed to move forward to create this opportunity that you want. You connect to your life purpose through books. It could also be you are inspired by a story you hear or even a song you hear. It could be a songbook, right? And use that inspiration to validate your decisions. Do you hear what I'm saying? So say you want to switch careers. Ask for a sign, ask for a message from the universe that you are not crazy, you are on the right path, the end of a tough cycle approaches and you want to go in this new direction to shine your light. Perhaps the inspiration will come from a word, a song, a lyric, right? Or a story you come across. Could be on the internet, could be anywhere. But it's something that you read about, you hear about. And that goes along with, the Page of Swords kept coming up all day today for everybody's, all the different signs for different people. And I feel that information, you got the Emperor, I feel big information, big, news, big communication is coming now in all aspects of your life, Aries. Trust your feelings and dreams to guide your career path. So trust your instincts. Trust your gut feelings. Trust that inner voice. That's why I named my Reiki practice Inner Voice Reiki, because it is all about the inner voice. It's about listening to, how do I feel about that? Do you feel good? Or are you leaning back? Are you going, I don't know, it doesn't feel so right? Or are you leaning in, wanting to know more, wanting to get more information, looking at the details, looking at the big picture? Strength. Wow. Trust and strength. Kind of goes along with that old mantra. Ask, believe, receive, trust, allow. Have the strength to just let it come in. Everything you've experienced in your life has made you strong and courageous. So it is time for you to move forward. And your life purpose involves helping, teaching, and healing children. Now, I said that that card came up today for a woman who is, probably my age, not of child rearing age. But like I said, it could be grandchildren or great-grandchildren or someone else's kids who you just maybe will have a few words of wisdom, a couple of gems that could change their life. Everybody is affected or inspired by words and people and situations that come into your path. And that's what makes life so exciting, because you might be headed in one direction and then someone comes along and says, gee, have you heard about this? And maybe it inspires you to enter a new career path, to design something really outside the box, or to hone your craft and get really good at it so that there's no question in your mind that you have what it takes to be the absolute best, because I know Aries like to perfect things. So, yeah, you're the builder. Your innate ability to build and create brings you a deep sense of accomplishment. So that skill can be passed on inadvertently or directly to your own children. Or maybe you're the child, right? And you need to heal that inner child. You need to go back to your childhood where that pain lives, where that fear lives, where that worry comes from. And maybe work on a little healing there to see what happens and how things can change for the better. Oh, that got a little deep. Let's pull some energy cards for Aries. I like to keep it as light as possible. There's enough deep out in the world. But look, Aries, things look really good for you. The end of a tough cycle, work through your fears, a new romantic cycle, the Four of Wands, moving in the right direction, boom, opportunity. Give us a more detail about the energy available to Aries for the end of May. And remember, this is just the end of May. I feel it's pivotal for you. It's really, things are changing. 22, yin yang. Things are changing and you really are coming into your own. You are coming into beautiful balance there. Beautiful balance. Cornucopia 11. Get ready. It's going to get really, really good, Aries. This is just the beginning. Look at these power numbers, 22 and 11. And giving thanks. That's a 6. Beautiful balance. The good you've done in the world is coming back to you. So with the 11, this is also strength. This is also standing in your truth. This is being open to receive the plenty of bounty that's there for you and allowing it to come into your life and balance what needs to be balanced. So Aries, I'm going to say it, you're on a roll. You are in a good place. I'm going to pull one guardian angel card for you. You are in a great place to start realizing that your life is really coming together now in a beautiful, beautiful way. And if this father or grandfather is standing by your side, I feel like there's nothing you can't do, because they are not going to let you miss a thing. Just want to move this screen up if I can. Here we go. Successful completion. I love how these cards just sum up the reading. Look at that, successful completion. And it's a 3, which is your divine, the Holy Trinity. It's about this opportunity. This is a time of incredible accomplishment. You're justified in feeling joy, a sense of completion, and pride in the amazing job you've done. You have been blessed with many spiritual insights. Soon you'll begin a new journey, but for now, and I feel that's this opportunity coming, but for now, it's time to take a little bit of time for yourself to bask in the happiness of your dreams coming true. And I'm going to end it on that note. That's a beautiful note to end a reading on. I'm going to read that again. Soon you'll begin a new journey, but for now, take time to bask in the happiness of your dreams coming true. Thanks for joining, Aries. Make sure you like, share, subscribe, hit the notification bell. It sounds like a lot of work, but it'll take you just maybe 1 or 2 seconds, and it's free. And you will get notifications of when I go live. So if you have any more questions, you can ask me during the live reads. I have a lot of fun with those. So stay tuned. And again, I send